Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. In the previous video, we have understood about a brief overview of this event loop concept. Like what about this task queue, micro task and macro task. So which one is given importance and all those things. So fine. So the concept what we have understood is the fine. So let's say Leela, what will be the problem? So for example, let's say that you may be asking me that in the real time, how we can increase the programming performance. So program performance means how we can write the best code. So I will try to explain you in the JavaScript how the execution will be going on. So how we can move the part of the code into an asynchronous, into move out from the main thread. I will try to explain you. For example, I am trying to remove this all code. Okay, let's take now is equal to date.begin. We need to check the sorry, not date.begin, date not now. Okay, so like this. So we need to check the time. So each line execution, how much time it is taking, we need to check it, right? So for that reason. So now here I am having one method. So there is nothing but output is equal to, so this takes an variable, let's say X or anything. And here I am consoling console.log. So here I will be printing $x. So whatever the output we are getting here. And the time elapsed we need to know. So here I am writing the code. So here date.now minus now. Okay, so this is the output. Now here let's execute synchronous one. So here I am calling the output of synchronous one. It will tell you how much time it has been executed. So here I am writing again synchronous 2. Okay, so these are the two lines. Let's try to execute here at the bottom and we'll see the output. So here you'll be able to see the synchronous one has executed and the time elapsed is the 0 milliseconds, and synchronous 2 is executed and the time elapsed is the 6 milliseconds. So one by one the line is executing. So fine. So here what I will try to do is, okay, so here we'll try to do the set timeout and all those things. We'll try to check it. For example, let's say that synchronous 1 and synchronous 2 is there. So what I want to do here, I'm having a blocking code. So constant blocking code, blocking is equal to, so this is one method, and here, so here I will be having something like while loop, while I less than 1000 or something like this, and here I need to make it as I is equal to, let I is equal to 0, and here what I can do, so this one will execute, will go on execute, and I am doing I plus plus, nothing I am doing, and at the last I will be returning all done or anything. Okay, while loop is done. So this is also another one. So here I will be calling output of blocking. I am executing the blocking code inside this one. So this one will return the all done. So you'll see how much time it will try to execute this one. So here what I am trying to do here, so nothing. So don't expect something huge. So first synchronous one will be executed, and the next we are having a method, and here I am calling the output blocking one. So what it will try to do, it will try to loop over all those things and all those things, and it will give all done. So all done, how much time it will take, so it will try to give you, and after synchronous to execute. So this is the code. We'll see how much time it will take. So here the first one is the 0, and this one took the 5 seconds, and immediately this had been executed. Now if you are having so much of so like this, so 1000 like this if you are having, so then what will happen? So now here it will execute. Here it took 1336 milliseconds, and afterwards synchronous 2 is executed. So this all done is what we want to do. So here it is blocking the main thread. It is taking 1300 milliseconds to execute. For example, let's say that if I try to execute this one again, so synchronous executed very immediately, and main thread is busy in executing this while loop, and it took 1800 something like that. Okay, and here we are able to get it. So after 1800 seconds, 1800 milliseconds, it executed this synchronous 2. So now what is our main criteria is, so we need to move this one into a asynchronous mode, or otherwise side thread. So we need to move it in a asynchronous mode. So how we can do it, this one, by using the promise concept, right? So we can use by using the promise concept. So what I will try to do here, So in order to move this one in the promise concept, so let's try to move this one. So now you will understand. So here unblocking. So here I will be creating new promise. Okay. And this one has resolve and reject. Okay. So this is a method which will execute. And here in this one, let's copy these all the things and paste it inside this one. And here we will remove this one all. And here we have all these things, and we should not return it. We should return resolve. Okay. So this one is a resolve thing. Let's see what will happen. Okay. Let's see what will happen here. So now if you try to see this one, you try to execute. So now what will happen? So we have moved into the promise, and we are expecting that synchronous one needs to execute. Then we are calling the blocking thing, the promise, and afterwards synchronous 2 needs to execute. So this is in the so this one is unblocking, right? This time this has changed to unblocking. So now unblocking is there. So this one will be promise will be executing, but by the time synchronous 2 will be executed like this, you may be expecting, but this is not the actual behavior. Let's see what will happen. Synchronous 1 is executed. It is waiting until the promise. Unblocking is not a function. So what is this one? Unblocking is not a function, it is trying to say. Okay. Okay. So it's a same thing, something like this. We can keep it. Now let's see. It is taking. So promise took 1464 milliseconds to complete, and afterwards 1400 milliseconds it is executing. So this could not be the issue, right? So we want to move this one promise to an unblocking behavior, but this is not moved to unblocking. Still it is getting blocking the main thread. So what it is happening here? So here you need to understand the main thing, that it's a very important thing, crucial thing, that whenever you are trying to write the promise thing, so this resolving this promise, so will be executed in the main thread only. Whenever you are using the dot then block, okay, dot then block, whatever the code you are writing in the dot then block, the callback function will be moved to the side thread. So that is the main thing you need to understand. So now what can I write here? Instead of writing this one, so these are all the things. What I can do is here promise dot resolve. Okay, so it will be resolved, and you will be having dot then. You not having any data, we can remove it like this. So like this we need to do promise dot resolve. So this one will be finished very easily, very fast, and then afterwards this data will be executed. So here unblocking promise dot resolve. So here let's try to see the output. So here also we can use the dot then block. Let's see what will happen. So now here promise elapsed 7 seconds, it has it, resolve is not defined. Okay, so here we should not resolve it. So here we should return. Okay, we need to return it. Okay, we need to return it. And here unblocking is there, right? So when this promise is resolved, so what you need to do here also, you need to use the dot then block, and you got the data, or otherwise you can write directly the output. Okay, here the promise resolve, the promise creation is unblocking, dot then also will be moved to the unblocking. Now if you try to see the output, see synchronous 1 and the promise created very quickly, and afterwards all done is finished. So this is how we need to move into the asynchronous mode. So this is how we need to move the blocking of the main thread into the side thread. So here promise dot resolve will not execute. Promise will dot resolve. Resolving will try to execute in the main thread only. That then block which you are trying to use it, so it will be resolved afterwards. It will be executed in the side thread. So this is what the concept I want to explain you. So hope you understood about this promise concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.